Hello everyone, today I will show you how to make this abstract loop animation in Blender. Actually, this is a breakdown of one of the old Duca 3D's Instagram posts. So, open a fresh Blender file, and press A, X, to delete everything. Press Shift, A, add an icosphere. Move this away and add another icosphere. Change the subdivisions to 3. Then, go to Particles tab and click this plus icon to add particles. Select Hair. Click Render drop-down and change Render as to Object, and select the object. Change this to Vertices. Change the scale to 0.04, so that they barely touch each other. Go to Rendered View. Select this icosphere, and change this to Shader Editor. Add a new material to this. Decrease the world strength to 0. Change the samples to 32, enable bloom, and screen space reflections. Press Shift A to add in a mix shader here. Add an emission node, and connect it to the bottom socket. Add a wave texture and connect factor to the factor. Add a color ramp here, and change linear to constant. Go to Edit, Preferences, Add-ons, and make sure the Node Wrangler is enabled. Select the wave texture, and press Ctrl T. Connect the camera to the vector and change Y rotation value to 90. Now we have the weird patterns. Let's make it circular. Make sure the icosphere is selected, and add a subdivision surface modifier. The more value, the more smooth circles you'll get. Levels viewport is the value which you'll see preview, and render is the value which you'll get as result after the render. So, I'll just reduce this to 1, to reduce the lag. Now, add our camera. Click on the X here to go to the side view, and press Ctrl-Alt-0 to snap the camera to the view. Change Y and Z location values to 0, to position the camera to the perfect center, adjust the location X. Now we have what we wanted, but we don't want that icosphere between them. So, select the icosphere, go to Modifiers tab and add a wireframe modifier. Change thickness to 0, which makes it invisible. I'll just increase the scale a little bit, and press Ctrl S to save your file. Select this icosphere, right mouse click, and shade smooth. Select the icosphere. Increase the emission to 3 or something. Now, let's give random colors for this particles. Drag this emission node here. Add an object info node. and connect random to the color. Add in a hue saturation node. Add a color ramp and change linear to constant. Drag the white to center, and give them your desired colors. And it's done. Readjust the scale of the wave texture. If you want to preview the render result, change this to 3. Now, if we rotate it on the y-axis, we can see the animation. Change this to timeline. Press I, rotation, to add a keyframe to the rotation. Click here to go to the end frame. Press R, Y, 360 and press I, and rotation. Reduce the end frame by 1, to avoid duplicate frame while looping. Press A while your mouse cursor is over the timeline to select the both keyframes, and press T, linear. Or, go to Edit, Preferences, Animation and change this to linear, so that you don't have to change it every time. Click here, and select the output folder. Change file format to FFmpeg video and change container to MPEG-4. And change this to perceptually lossless. Seems like I forgot something. Make this icosphere metallic to get this nice reflections. You can render image to see what it looks like, and now you can render your animation. I noticed that I got this empty space here. Increase the number of particles to 5,000, to reduce the chances of having that. There won't be any problem in increasing the number to that much, because the particles will be always equal to the number of vertices of the icosphere, as we changed it to emit from vertices. After you have rendered your animation, click this plus icon, Video Editing. Make sure the timeline is on the first frame, click Add, Movie, and select the rendered clip. And this part is super important. Click on the render settings, go to bottom, Color Management, change Filmic to Standard. You can see the difference. Filmic makes the colors fade out and make it look weird. So, it is important to change this to Standard. Type star and 3 to loop 3 times. Select the movie strip, and press Shift D to duplicate and hold Shift for more precise movement. Press Shift R to repeat the duplication. And change the output folder and name if you want to. And render animation. So, that's it guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Subscribe, and leave a thumbs up if you liked the video.